Hi, I'm teacher Yvette. You can call me Eve.
Nice to meet you, Eve.
Okay, nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Sunny.
Sunny, you're familiar to me.
Oh, really? For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of my common name.
Oh, no, no, no. I really had a class with you. I think
Oh,
before I
really?
started here.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I didn't
Yeah,
know
but
that.
you look so young
Hmm.
before. Yeah, like, are you in high school?
Oh, no, I graduated from my university.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I saw a lot of Sunny that has a name like that. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. Well, anyway, how are you today, Sunny?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you have your breakfast yet?
Not yet. I just finished my yogurt.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's your breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess you will eat later.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna eat later.
hmm So, what are your plans for today, Sunny? Do you have anything special to do?
For today, for my schedule.
Mhm. Mhm.
Actually, I have a part-time job at the cafe.
Uh-huh.
So, yes,
Oh.
I have to go to the cafe after 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay. What do you do in the cafe? Are you a barista?
Oh, yes, I'm a
Oh,
barista.
wow. Wow, what
Mm-hmm.
coffee can you make? Like, what's your specialty?
For the specialty, do you know the um black sugar bubble latte?
Black sugar double latte. I know double latte, but
Uh-uh.
I don't know black sugar.
In Korea, they say the black sugar is very popular, but it's not white
Mhm.
sugar. It is the color is the brown.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Though I
Mm-mm.
I use that too. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What does it taste like? Is it like very bitter?
It is it is very, um, it is very sugar. It's very
Sugary?
sweet.
Oh, okay. Wow. A
Mm-mm.
coffee that is sweet. Oh, it's my first time hearing that. Yeah, I
Oh,
usually
really?
have Americano. Yeah.
We
hmm
usually put a tapioca pearl. Do you know what it is?
Oh, tapioca. Yes, I've heard about that. Yes, yes.
Yes, we put the tapioca
Mm,
pearl. And I think the black sugar is just for the design, like
mm,
that drinks of the design, the design of that
mm.
drink.
Mhm.
Mhm. So
Ah.
yeah, it look
Mhm.
is very yummy. Mhm.
Ah, okay. So you also do designs, right? Like what
Mm-mm.
designs can you make from the foam, right? The foam.
Form like this.
Mhm. Ah,
Yes.
yes, yes. The overflowing. I don't know how
Mm-mm.
because you can design it like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yes.
Yeah. I think I can do the leaf. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think that's very easy. Okay. Well, wow, you have an interesting job.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh well, Sunny, what do you want to do today?
I'd like to talk about the article, which is
Mhm.
epidemic in Africa.
Epidemic in Africa. Okay. What made you interested in that article?
Like for me, I have an experience to go Africa before.
Ah.
So yeah, the title of Africa makes me interested in.
Okay. I'm interested in Africa too, actually.
Mm,
Okay. Mhm. So where did you go in Africa? Can you tell me where?
yes, I've been to Morocco.
Marco?
Yep, Morocco.
Okay. So what did you do there, Sunny?
In there, I did a lot of outdoor activities, like
Mhm.
such as mm, like the
Mhm.
riding the camel.
Mhm.
And also, I slept 3 nights and 4 days in the
Mhm.
desert.
Wow.
Yes, without
Okay.
toilet
Uh-huh.
and without, yeah, without toilet and without
Mm.
washing my body.
Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, Africa is very poor indeed,
Mm-mm.
like they say. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, anyway, do you want to read the article first out
Uh,
loud for me, or?
I already read it. Did you
Mm-hmm.
read it?
Of course, I read it. Oh,
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So, do you want to discuss it already?
I want to.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Africa. There's a
Mm-mm.
lot of issues in
Mm.
Africa, and in this article, it discusses about the epidemic, right?
Yeah, epidemic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so are you familiar with the top three diseases in Africa?
Sorry, top three.
Various, like epidemic, really, until now.
Sorry, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Sorry, could you tell me again?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm asking about the top three, three
Mm-mm.
diseases, like the epidemic that
Uh,
Africa is suffering. So in this one,
yes.
this mentioned Ebola,
Ebola.
right?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. What's the other two? Are you familiar with that, Sunny?
No.
Okay. So actually, in Africa, there are three that has
Mm-mm.
been cited. One is
Mm.
Ebola.
Mm-mm.
There is missiles or missiles.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Like we can see the first line of that article.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Mm-mm.
And the other one is HIV.
HIV.
Hmm. Yes, because as you know, Africa
Mm-mm.
practices unprotected sex almost all the time. Actually, all the time.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, there's like three epidemics, and there's
Mm.
only 34 million
Mm-mm.
who is infected with AIDS.
Mm.
Okay, so by reading with this article and the
Mm-mm.
topic is Ebola, what do you
Mm-mm.
think of this?
Mm. What do you think of it?
Mhm.
First of all, I feel really sorry about it because
Mhm.
like most of the like there are mostly children among the dead.
Mhm.
So I think that we have to help them, like by giving some, of course, of food or mm,
Mhm.
how to say that, the pills, like which can
Mm.
protect our body from insects,
Yes.
something like
Yes.
this.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
giving some pills or mm, I heard that for the babies,
Mhm.
keep their body warm is very important. Keeping
Mhm.
keeping their body warms is
Mhm.
very important. So we can also
Mm.
give some clothes or
Mhm.
the warm hats.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Well, anyway, like I said, Africa is one of the poorest country of
Mm-mm.
the world,
Mm-mm.
and in here, you can see that the World Health Organization has a
Mm-mm.
plan,
Mm-mm.
mhm, to vaccinate hundreds of thousands of children.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. And now I think the World Health Organization
Mm-mm.
only accomplished like 1/8 or 1/4 of the population.
Mm.
Hmm. So, what are the news that you heard? Other news besides this article about this epidemic? Like how serious is it?
Um, I think that they are also suffering from, of course, the food
Yes,
and
hunger.
yeah, hunger.
Mm.
And also some of the young children um mm, mm, doesn't have any, to say, don't have any house.
Mm. Yes.
mm, I'm not sure. Also, the one of the big problem is education. Mhm.
Yes, good point. Good point there. Yes.
Yes, like.
Actually,
Mhm.
most African in a documentary,
Mhm.
it won an award, I guess.
Mhm.
It discusses about the education of Africa, and
Mhm.
they need to pay like $1, $1 or
Mhm.
$2. Yeah,
Mhm.
and they have to go there in order
Mhm.
to have an education, and they don't have a school, like a school. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's good. You pointed that out.
Yes, and
Okay.
also when I went to the Morocco, I can
Mhm.
see that there are a lot of the like or very young children, like
Mhm.
8 years old or 9 years old.
Mhm.
Like the things they have to do is try to sell some products to the foreigners or to other
What
people,
products?
like the bags or some
Mm.
food like breads, like all
Mhm.
kinds of the products. So
Mhm.
I think that they have to go. They have to go to the school, but instead of the going to school or the getting some education, they had to
Mhm.
earn the money for their
Mhm.
family or for
Yes.
his or
Yes,
her
that is
life.
true.
So I feel
Mhm.
really sorry about it when I saw them.
Mhm. 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 And what did you do? Like, do you think the government is reaching out for them, like the African government?
Africa government, sorry, rich,
Yeah. Oh no, reaching out to them.
reaching
Mhm.
out to
Like what
them.
help? Like
Mm,
what help do you know that the African government is doing?
actually, I'm not aware of what Africa governments did or do,
Mhm.
but I'm not sure they have to make a strict law, so
Mm.
nobody can use the children in the wrong way, such as
Yes,
selling some
yes.
products.
Mhm.
Mm, but I think that, however, even though the government made those kind of strict law,
Mhm.
I think that mm, they will do secretly.
What do you mean by that,
They
Sunny?
will
Secretly.
they will try to earn the money as like before.
Okay.
Mm-mm,
Yes, actually, yeah, that is true. I don't know why, but
mm-mm,
I watched a documentary before
mm-mm.
about rape
Rape?
and sex rape.
Rapes. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, AIDS actually. The topic is AIDS, and I mentioned a while ago that Africa has the worst case of HIV or AIDS in the whole world.
Mm-mm.
And most quack doctors, are you
Mm-mm.
familiar of quack doctors?
No? Crack?
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
quack doctors, fake doctors. We call
Mm.
it that. Quack
Mm-hmm.
doctors or witch doctors actually.
Mm-hmm.
hmm So they say in the documentary,
Mm-mm.
when you are infected with HIV or AIDS,
Mm-mm.
men
Mm-mm.
should have sexual relationship or must involve in sexual contact to their relatives.
Mm-mm.
So, woman who
Mm-mm.
is younger than
Mm-mm.
16 years old or
Mm-mm.
14 years old,
Mm-mm.
that is a virgin. So,
Mm.
that's the rule of quack doctors in order for you to
Mm.
be healed from HIV.
Oh.
Yes. And when they actually it's a community that
Mm-mm.
is very dangerous in Africa.
Mm-mm.
I forgot, but it's in the main city of Africa, and the police are not doing anything.
Mm.
Actually, the community is retaliating. Retaliate
What
or
is the
they
retaliated?
punish. Yeah,
Punish.
yeah.
Mm.
So the community is
Mm.
the one who is retaliating
Mm-mm.
for them. So they
Mm-mm.
stoning. Are you familiar with stoning, Sunny?
Nope.
Okay, stoning. They will grab stones, of course, and they will
Mhm.
throw stones at you. Big stones. So that's the punishment. And even in the
Mm.
worst cases, they will set the guy on fire.
Oh, that's too bad.
hmm And even if they will see, the police
Mm-mm.
will see the event, they will not do anything
Mm-mm.
because they are afraid that they will be victims too, saying that they protect the rapist.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, that's the situation in Africa
Mhm. Mhm.
regarding AIDS. Okay.
Mhm.
Is Korea like donating or maybe I don't know
Um.
supporting Africa? You know, because I
Yes.
heard some artists
Mm.
do.
Yes, I already. I'm a I'm a volunteer
Okay.
who
And what's your cost?
like
Mhm.
to have $20 for a month. $20.
Okay.
So yes, I was
$20.
I'm a member of I've I've a member of how to say I've
Mhm.
been a member of those kind of the organization when I was
Okay.
a high school student.
Oh wow, that's good.
So yeah,
Mhm.
every month I paid $20 for helping them.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Yes, and
Okay.
also I can get a kind of the paper or mm, how to say that? Not newspaper. It is kind of the paper that I can see um, how my money used, how
Like
my money
a
used. How to say
oh,
that?
I forgot the meaning, but it must be like the account that you donated, it must be open. Like
No.
you must see that.
Yeah, I can see that how they use my money
Yes, yes,
in the
yes.
right way. Like
Mhm.
they took a
Mhm.
pictures, like for the Africans, like who are wearing
Mm.
very good, who are
Mhm.
wearing the good quality of like
Mhm.
clothes or eating food,
Mhm.
and some children who are suffering from disease healed
Mhm.
by our money, like
Mhm.
by
Mhm.
medicine. Yeah, so at that time I feel very good, and I
Yeah.
feel rewarded. No, not rewarded. I
Mm.
feel mm-mm.
Mhm. Okay. You feel good that you help other people.
Yeah, say that. Be proud of kind of this.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will tell you a new word,
Mm-mm.
Sunny.
Mm-mm.
I'll just search on that.
Mm-mm.
Have you ever heard of Gemeinschaft? Oh, it's a German word.
Sorry?
Gemeinschaftgefühl.
Nope.
Okay, I will put that in the board. Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
your feeling, being proud and having a social interest to others. Okay,
Mm.
If you translate this in English, it means social feeling.
Mm.
It's a
Mm-mm.
German word, but you can also use it in English, of course.
Mm-hmm.
hmm So that's what you just felt when you help other people. Mhm.
Mm.
Okay. So yeah. Anyway, since we're talking about epidemics, is there any worse epidemic in Korea?
Uh, well, epidemic.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, of course we had before,
Mhm.
like the epidemic in the pigs, like
Pick
among the
swine
pigs,
fever.
uh,
Swine.
swine fever.
Yes, yes. Call it swine
Uh-huh.
fever.
That's the kind of this, or for the chicken.
Mhm. Ah, chicken.
Mm-mm.
Salmonella. Salmonella.
Uh, yeah,
Yes. Yes.
probably.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
during that seasons, like many the restaurant who are selling the chicken or the pork, they are
Mhm.
really suffering from how to say that suffering from this epidemic because nobody
Mm.
wants to eat the
Yeah.
pork or the chicken. So
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
during 3 months or 4 months,
Mhm.
I think that the 4 months they cannot sell anything.
4
Mm-mm.
months. Oh
Yes,
wow.
and also
That's very big.
farmer
Mhm.
who raise a lot of the
Mhm.
chicken or the pig. Like
Mhm.
most of the pig or the chicken already died because of this
Mhm.
epidemic.
Mhm.
Yeah, so mm, they are really suffering from the money and say that
Mhm.
the loss,
Yeah. Yeah, a great loss. Yes.
great loss.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. So those are the epidemics in Korea. Mhm. Yeah,
Yes.
I think even swine fever.
Mm-mm,
Yeah, it's in
once.
the Philippines. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mhm. Okay. So since there are epidemics all
Mm-mm.
around the world,
Yeah.
can you tell me of a way
Mm-mm.
on how to combat this? Like what should they do?
What should they do for the
Mhm.
government for when it comes to government or the people?
Yeah, actually anything because the World Health
Mm-mm.
Organization is helping. So, yeah.
Mm, I think that to remove the epidemic,
Mhm.
first of all, um, I think that the that how to say that industry like the
Mhm.
aviation industry, like
Mhm.
they have to um, they have to check all
Mhm.
people very deeply. Like we have to make some. Um, I heard that those kind of the epidemic is coming from another country because
Yes.
of like the foreigners or the person
Mhm.
who
Mhm.
already been to other country. So I think that mm, when it comes to aviation field, they have to make a very strict law or
Yes.
they have to check all people very deeply.
Mhm.
hmm
Mhm.
Those kind of is, or do you have any
Yeah.
idea that what we have to do for removing
Mm.
those kind of epidemic or
Of
prevent?
course.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I think like in the article said,
Mm-mm.
vaccination is very important.
Oh yes.
Vaccination. What
Mm-hmm.
are your views of vaccination, Sunny? Because there's a lot of
Vaccination.
negative and positive views about it. Mhm.
Um, Vaccination.
Vaccination. Yes,
I
vaccines.
think that it is very important. Like before going to another country,
Mhm.
I think I heard that before going to Africa or even
Mhm.
Laos, we have to
Mhm.
get vaccine. We have to get vaccination so
Mhm.
we can protect our body from insects or other epidemic.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I totally agree that, but
Mhm.
the cost, the problem is the cost. hmm
Yeah, it's free. In Africa, it's free.
Oh
But
really?
most people, yeah,
Mm-mm.
because it's provided with the World Health Organization, but some people
Mm-mm.
doesn't want to.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I heard that there is some like the gossip or
Caution?
yeah, the wrong story about the vaccination. Like if you get the
Yes.
vaccine, then you are going to die
Mhm.
in
Yes.
few years, something like this.
Mhm. It's a myth.
Mm-mm.
It's not a fact
Yeah, it is not a
because
fact. Mm-mm.
mhm, mhm. Because most parents believe that if your children or
Mm-mm.
if your child will
Mhm.
get vaccines, like
Mm-mm.
multiple, especially multiple
Uh-uh.
vaccines,
Uh-uh.
you will die.
Oh yes.
Okay, so, but
So,
actually, that's not the fact. It
that's
doesn't work
why,
that way.
like, some of the parents try to avoid getting vaccination.
Mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm. Is it the same in Korea too? Is there like a misconception?
Yes, misconception we already have.
Mhm.
So, um, like, we also have the vaccination um about avoiding a
AIDS?
AIDS. Uh,
Yes. HIV? Yes.
yeah. So before having the relationship, we have to
Mhm.
get vaccination like when we were young. But
Yes.
there was like the gossip that even though we had those kind of the vaccination, it doesn't work.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, because you have to get it when you are still 6 years old and below. Because
Mm,
if you get that,
mm-mm,
especially for
mm-mm,
polio, or I forgot the other.
mm-mm.
chicken pox.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Mhm. Because they said that this one it must
Mm,
come once
mm-mm,
in your life.
Oh yes,
So
I
in
know.
order to protect
Uh-uh.
yourself from that, you have to get it when you were young.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yes.
And my mother didn't get me one. That's why I had this last year. This
Oh,
last
really?
year. Yeah, even my face has a hole. It
Oh,
has a scar. That's why I cover it with makeup. It's
oh.
very deep actually, and I hate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Mm.
it takes a long time to heal. Even
Oh,
if it's
really?
10 years, the
Uh-uh.
scars are still there.
Really? I didn't know that. I don't have any experience to get the chicken
Mm.
fuck.
Really? Maybe when you were young.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, you're
my
lucky.
my mother told me that you don't have any experience to get this chicken fuck. Mm-mm.
Oh, I don't know if I will say lucky you or not because it's very difficult to have it when you are already an adult. Hmm?
Yeah, yes.
Yes. Are you vaccinated for chicken pox, Sunny?
Mm, I don't have any idea about it.
Oh my God, be careful.
Thank
Yes,
you.
it's very difficult. I'm telling
Mm-mm.
you. Scars all over your body. There's still
Mm-mm.
some on my tummy. So
Mm.
yeah. Mhm. Okay. Well, anyway, that's the
Mm-mm.
vaccination in
Mm-mm.
Africa. Okay. Do
Okay.
you have any other questions, Sunny?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's
Mm-mm.
end our discussion there for now. Okay. I hope you learned something new from me today.
Oh yes, I learned a lot.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a
You
great
did a
day.
good job.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great day,
Bye
Sunny. Bye.
bye.